If you have ever spent hours hunched over a workbench trying to get a clean edge on a piece of steel, you know that the right equipment is the difference between a hobby and a headache. This Jinlida belt grinder is one of those machines that looks like it means business the second you pull it out of the box. It is built like a tank with a welded steel frame that feels like it could survive a drop from a workbench without even flinching. That weight is actually a good thing here, because it keeps the whole unit planted firmly while the motor is humming along. Speaking of the motor, it is a 1500-watt pure copper unit that runs at 2900 RPM. It is surprisingly smooth, and the tracking stays dead on even when you are really leaning into a piece of metal. Now, there is a bit of a quirk you need to watch out for. The motor is wired for 220 volts, so if you are plugging this into a standard 110-volt outlet in your garage, you have to use the included transformer. It is an extra step, but it is a necessary one to keep that motor running safely without burning out. What really makes this thing stand out is the VFD, or variable frequency drive. Being able to dial the speed up or down on the fly is a game changer for different materials. You can crank it up for aggressive material removal, or slow it way down for delicate finishing work. There is even a reverse button on the controller, which is surprisingly handy for certain polishing angles, or just getting the belt to track exactly where you want it. The kit comes with 3 different grinding attachments: circular, flat, and arc, which covers just about every shape you would ever need to tackle. It is nice that they include a few zirconia belts to get you started, ranging from a coarse 60 grit for stripping away rust or heavy burrs, all the way up to a 180 grit for that smoother finish. If you are looking for a mirror-like polish, you might eventually want to grab some even finer belts, but for general fabrication, this setup is solid. Honestly, the only real downside is the footprint. It is a substantial piece of gear, so you are going to need a dedicated spot on your bench for it. It is not the kind of tool you want to be moving around constantly. But if you are serious about knife making or metal fabrication, this machine is a workhorse that handles the heavy lifting without breaking a sweat. It is a straightforward, no-nonsense tool that does exactly what it claims to do, and for the price, it is hard to argue with the build quality.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.